The final shape has been made, and luckily for you it's in the form of a Prismatic Warlock build in, yes, you guessed it, 3 minutes or less. You've all been asking about them, so here they are, and in return maybe drop a like and leave a sub so that you can come back next time for some more helpful Destiny 2 content, and maybe also tell a friend as well. This build carried me hard all the way through the legendary campaign, and it leans in heavily with the majority of the fragments unlocked when you first gain access to Prismatic, culminating in a 190% damage boost. But first let's look at this god tier exotic combo setup, and it's all starting with the Mantle of Battle Harmony. This exotic chest armor got a huge buff in the final shape, as it now grants between 1.5% to 3.5% super energy on final blows matching your super elemental type with 0 cooldown. It also grants you a 4 times weapon surge when your super is full for a free 25% damage boost to weapons matching your super. It's incredibly strong, but let's turn up the dial to 11 by chucking in the exotic stasis trace rifle Aga's Scepter. Stasis is bonkers at the minute thanks to the 100% buff to shatter damage. Aga's does this on tap, as the main perk will send a freezing burst to nearby enemies on defeating targets, making it perfect for area denial and massive area of effect damage on top. But it's the exotic catalyst where Aga's goes nuts in this build. Winter's Wrath will need to be your prismatic super of choice for battle harmony in this setup, and although it's great, it has nothing on the catalyst. Hold to reload to activate Will Given Form, which will start to drain your super, which will supercharge Aga's Scepter, doubling its magazine size, giving it an 80% damage boost, as well as near on instantly freezing targets. Combined with battle harmony and the ammo regeneration, you can keep shooting Aga's as long as you've got enemies to defeat, and it'll absolutely shred through champions and mini bosses alike, as well as having great DPS. But more importantly, it has some immense synergy with the Prismatic subclass, starting with Feed the Void, and adds some top tier survivability perfect for any squeaky bum time moments. Devour refunds health on final blows, but it also grants grenade ability energy, making the Cold Snap grenade a perfect choice, but it also means the Bleak Watcher is an excellent pick, giving you tons of uptime for this stasis turret. Defeating enemies affected by the slow or freeze from these turrets will also trigger Devour, as will the scorching and ignition damage from the Incinerator Snap melee ability. The Facet of Courage will boost the damage of your Incinerator Snap on these frozen targets, and they will also make you radiant for a short duration, giving you an extra 25% damage boost, which is perfect to time whilst using the supercharged Ice Beam of Doom. Facet of Ruin is the icing on top here, as it will increase the size and damage of the stasis shatter damage and the size of the ignition explosions. The Facet of Purpose is going to grant the new frost armor on picking up Orbs of Power, giving a 4.5% damage resistance per stat, which will also be granted on picking up stasis shards created from defeating frozen targets. Facet of Protection is then going to grant bonus damage resistance too, which along with a high resilience stat and Devour, it will turn you into a prismatic tank. Your Transcendence abilities are just an added bonus, and if you pop this ability before using Aga's, you'll benefit from its 5% damage boost and extra damage resistance, with the bonus freezing Singularity Grenade uptime being an added bonus. Make sure to have Harmonic Siphon equipped and a Siphon to match your energy weapon of choice. Any incandescent weapon will do bits thanks to the Facet of Ruin. These will then create Orbs of Power to use with your weapon surges on your boots for some bonus stacking damage. Chuck in these artifact mods once you've unlocked them for some sweet bonuses too. Firepower, Time Dilation, Powerful Attraction and Bomber are complementary mods finishing the build, which will turn you into a prismatic god of fire and ice. I think we just went slightly over the 3 minutes, but there's just a lot of new stuff to cover. Thank you very much for watching. Now if you enjoyed this quick build, I think that you'll want to watch this video next.